Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everyone. Welcome back to the K Plus podcast, episode 22. This is the last episode of the year, guys. This is the last episode of the year. 2025 basically come to an end. I appreciate every subscriber that has subscribed to the channel this year, whether it's a like, a comment, a view. I appreciate the time, man. Shout out to everyone. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. This the season. Hope everybody had got to spend time with the family. Chill, relax, and do the thing. Hope everybody got to spread and feel some Christmas joy. But we're gonna get this show on the road, man. We're gonna get this show on the road. I got a special guest with me today. I have the owner, the manager, the CEO, the COO, everyone call it, of Cruzan Closet. My boy Colin and Bill. And talk to me, Colin. What going on, man? How you
I'm
feeling?
good, man. I'm good. Thanks for the introduction. I don't ever think I got an introduction like that in my life. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
thanks for that. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, man, for sure. Every guest got to have an introduction, man. Got to big up all the guests, them. I appreciate you making the time to come through. So we can have this conversations, talk, and big up a business one time, man.
Yeah, man.
For
Cruzan
sure.
Closet, you already know we all the hype shoes,
Mm-hmm.
mostly brand new, pre-owned. We just sell it all shoes, everything shoes.
Yeah, man,
Jordans,
for sure.
Nikes, Yeezys, Dunks, everything.
All the shooter, man. All the shooter. I gonna have all the man links and so forth. The man get the man. He don't get the business stuff already set up. All the bad shooter.
Yeah,
See anything
yeah,
you like, you check what you saying. See anything you like, you just hit him up, man. Just hit
so.
him up. So yeah, man. We're gonna talk a little shoes today. We're gonna talk a little shoes. Have a little conversation. So tell me, Colin. Let me just start off. Just casual. What's your favorite sneaker?
My
Tell me what's your
favorite
favorite
sneaker is
sneaker.
I actually have it here with me. The Jordan 8, Aqua.
The
I,
eights.
I I actually like every 8, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once it's a Jordan 8, I like it for sure.
Okay.
So that's my favorite one. I really like everything, I ain't gonna lie. I have a taste for everything, but
Mm-hmm.
those I just couldn't have access to when I was like smaller a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So and now that I could get it now is like yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. When you're younger, you can only get so much a check. If because shoes cost a check, especially the,
Yeah,
the
for
shoes
sure,
most people
for sure.
like the car. So it's just an interesting thing. I don't know a lot of people that like eights like that. I think
Yeah,
it's an
and that's
underrated
that's
shoe
the next
indeed.
reason why I don't like it because not so much people. It's not a rotation in so much people closet. And
Mm.
I really like what a crowd easing away from. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Yeah,
you. I feel you.
yeah,
The
man.
Bugs Bunny eights just got out too.
Yeah,
That
I get
just
those
really.
too. I get those too.
He got them. Link him. The man get to shoot them. The
Yeah,
man
man.
get to shoot them.
Before I was before I started reselling and getting into the actual shoe business, I was actually like a sneakerhead. Like I had to
Mm.
have them. Some of the stuff I couldn't have access to as a kid. Trust me, I get it now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because that is just from a kid I started doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. For
Yeah,
sure. So not only the man that sell the shoe them, history. History.
for sure, for
History,
sure.
all the facts and so forth. So hit them up. Hit them up, man. So that's cool, man. Retro is nice. It's nice. I
Yeah,
myself, I never really used to buy a lot of retros like that. I just buy some this year. I just
yeah.
buy like two. You check what I'm saying because I didn't want to spend
Yeah.
like wow $200 for a shoe. No man.
And
I
hey,
could buy.
that'll be the thing, man. They'd
Mhm.
definitely cost for real. So for real, for real.
Yeah, man. My mindset, man, is say, okay, I get these Bread 11s here. I can get these black and red New Balance for $90. Come on, I got to buy the New Balance. I got to buy the
I
New
don't blame
Balance,
you.
man.
I don't blame you. Plus, comfort wise too, I would definitely go New Balance. I can't lie to you, for sure,
Mm.
for
Yeah,
sure.
man, for sure, for sure. And you don't just sell John. You sell, like you said, multiple
Yeah,
diverse set of shoes
everything.
and things.
I mostly try to be below market. So wherever I could
Mm.
really get below market price, and I could give it away for a better price. It'll mostly be in the inventory rotation.
Okay, okay, I
Yeah.
feel you. That's cool, man. So tell me this. What brought you to start this business? What sparked this idea? Let me sell shoes. I love shoes. Just why? Why this?
Well, reselling was always something that never kind of left my life.
Mm-hmm.
It started from small. Like I used to sell like gummy worms in high school, and so it was always the business for me. and it would
Mm-hmm.
always be like giving that service to somebody, providing that service to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
you never know. Christmas was around the corner. People doing their last minute shopping, and
Mm-hmm.
the fact that people could think of me and be like, "Yo, let me hit this man," see what he get. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So just the fact of providing a service for people, but going back to when I was smaller for real, it just
Mm-hmm.
never left me. And I had the passion for sneakers, but like you said, it could get expensive, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I was also trying to figure out another source of income. I was trying to figure
Yes.
out how I could get another source of income. So I used to try everything, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
ain't really a hustle I probably ain't try. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but a hustle just because it worked for me, it might not work for you. And I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of sports betting, and
Mm.
basketball season it come to an end in like what, like October, kind of. No, it ended like
Yeah, like
April.
like
The season.
April, May,
Yeah,
June, like
so
when the finals come.
basketball season coming to an end, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't getting no other source of income. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I, I was like, let me start. I don't know. I probably okay. What can I sell? What service can I provide to people that
Mm.
I like doing?
Yes.
So I just tested something, dog. I screenshotted. I went to another listing. I
Mm-hmm.
screenshotted. It was a couch. I screenshotted that couch
Mm-hmm.
from another state, another city, and I post it in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if people would really hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, people started hitting me up for the couch, bro. And I was
Okay.
like, damn, people actually be on this, looking for something to buy it. So if I could figure out what to sell,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, I probably get something, So
Absolutely.
um I had run into this sneaker that came out. It was the Mocha Dunks. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
brown and white shoe.
Yeah.
It's a dunk, a low dunk. And I just thought wow, this shoe look good. Why would people not buy this? You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it came out. I had a bunch of them in the store. I
Mm-hmm.
bought all of them up. It was like five, six pairs. Bought all of them up,
Okay.
and I just started posting it, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody had bought one that same day. It was actually off my Snapchat. It was a girl from back home too. She
Mm-hmm.
had buy it. So that was like my very first customer, and like just the fact that she could have trust to send me her money, and
Mm-hmm.
we make the transaction. It just gave me a boost, like damn, I want to keep doing this. Don't get me wrong, them shoes that I bought, I did take a loss on them because I did end up
Mm-hmm.
selling them for like a little below what I bought it
A
for,
little.
but
Okay.
that wasn't the point, bro. Like the fact that I could sell something to people, it
Mm-hmm.
just like blew my mind, and it's something that I like doing. So that's how I get into it. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how I get into it. And
Okay.
I
Okay.
wasn't even like studying like profits and any of
Mm-hmm.
that because it was just something I like doing, bro. If I
Yes.
could have one of these sent to my house and open it and maybe get to somebody else, even if it's for a profit or
Mm-hmm.
a loss, I just enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that's pretty much how it started, man.
Okay, okay. So it wasn't even specifically just strictly shoe. You just had an entrepreneurial mindset
Yeah,
to provide
definitely.
a service and product to people.
Definitely, yeah. That I like doing it, and
Mm.
I've been liking to do it. I like the fact that people just think of me when, they want a
Yeah.
service provided, when they want a shoe, you know what I'm saying? Just that fact, it'll just keep me going, you know what I'm
Oh, absolutely. I feel you, man.
saying?
Start off from gummy worms. Now we selling all about shoe them. It just start off and go from there. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, man.
And then actually, now I realize it. You see, your favorite shoe is Retro 8s, and that's what your logo is based off of. The
Yeah,
Aqua 8.
definitely, yeah, yeah, it
I just noticed that. I like, but wait. You
is.
see, so there's intentionality behind this, guys. His
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
shoe
man,
is
yeah,
on the
man.
logo. Favorite shoe.
Yeah,
That's a nice
that's
logo,
to
by the
show
way.
you, yeah, man, give thanks. Shout out the guy that actually made the logo. I believe his name was Lay's Logos on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Yeah,
Big him
shout
up
out
one
him.
time.
And yeah, man, that's to just show you, like, I ain't really in it. Of course, I gonna need something for my time, but
Yes.
I really passionate sneakerhead. Like, hey, bro, everything here, this is inventory right now, and I promise you,
Mm-hmm.
I have at least one of each here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just like to do it. I like fashion, I like
Yeah.
stuff like that, Yeah,
Yeah, man, everybody want to look sharp, it's kind
for
of a thing.
sure.
People want to get his shoe them ready, they drip them to fit them. Like I said, I hit them up and so forth. So, like, a lot of shoes came out this year, give or take. So, let me just, what do you think is the most overhyped shoe that, ever released or came out even this year? What do you think the most overhyped one was?
Overhype or that released this year,
Or even
or
generally, but we could start from this year and then go beyond that because I know a good bit of shoe come out this year.
okay, well, let's not start on this year. Let me give you something I feel
Mm.
like just is our overhyped shoe in general. I feel like any designer shoes recently. Like I don't really
Mm.
like the Ameris, the Pradas.
Okay.
The Gucci, the loafers. I don't really like those.
Mm.
Um, if you want to get a little technical, I would say like honestly something like a white Air Force. I think that's overhyped because it's just
Really?
like it's just like
Really?
s- it's just like so plain, like damn, bro. Did you even try? You know what I'm saying? You just like,
You gotta have a nice white
it's just like
shoes
a
though. You gotta
nah
have a
for
nice white
sure.
shoe though.
It's a good go-to, but honestly, I have never owned a pair in my life. Like I had never had a pair of
What?
white Air Force, bro.
Fam, even
Cause
I
that
had white Air Force once upon a time, fam.
no,
What?
I know for sure it's a go-to, but I that is just my perspective. I think it's a overhyped
Mm.
go-to. I don't know.
Would you get a all black Air Force?
Nah, dog.
Okay, so we
Nah.
consistent at least. Okay, okay, okay. I had to check real quick. I had to check.
Hey, if I'll sell it, because it's for the
Mm.
people, if I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
get it for a below, and
Mm.
that's what people like too, but as far as my style, I like
Mm.
I like to see a little complicity, if that's even a word. Like, I like to see like, wow, you actually put that together. Like, just watching somebody just like,
Mm.
how he matched the shoes with
Yeah.
a shirt, how he didn't match the shoes with a shirt. I
Mm.
just I just like styles like that, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Not just basic, a little over basic. So
I
yeah.
feel you on that. I understand. I understand. Because
It's
the
a hard
complexity
take
of it.
for sure.
I want to say that it's interesting. I never hear somebody say Air Force because I know a lot of people. Everybody like Air Force. That
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
if you're buying a white shoe, that's one of the first thing you
Nah,
think of
hey,
is some white Air Force. Fam.
that was for the uniforms too. We going. You
Yeah,
went
man. Back in
complex.
the
I
day in
went
school,
hours
yeah, man.
to complete that uniform. Fresh pair of white Air Forces. You know what I'm saying?
White or
I
black.
just
That was 90%
facts.
or the shoe man never wear white or black Air Force. So
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
it. So that is interesting. I glad you said that. But that's real though. That's real. So I do like that and so forth. So overall, hype. So white Air Force. Like I said, very like this past couple months, a lot of shoes released. They had Black Friday, the Black Cats
yeah.
fours come out, and then the Gamma 11s come out. I feel like those were very close together. Out of those two shoes, which one you think, you know, I don't know if there's numbers you could look at specifically. Which one you think was more hyped or better in your opinion, based? Because I feel like those were some of the biggest releases that come out.
Yeah,
Because I know a lot of man went
for
out and
sure.
them they are gone quick.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Those two was a big release, being the
Mm-hmm.
fact that it was on like kind of holidays too. Like, is it that Q4 period,
Mm-hmm.
bro, is like
Yeah,
where everybody's shopping.
like
So
October go down is just
yes, bro. I was in the mall for Black Friday actually, and I was
Mm-hmm.
in a mall in Minnesota, Mall of America.
Okay.
Is the biggest mall in the United States, and like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I was so like amazed of how much people was actually like in this mall, bro. Like it was
Okay.
packed everywhere. It was packed everywhere like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but to answer the question, I felt like the Gammas definitely was a little more hyper. Both great shoes, by the way, both great shoes,
Mm-hmm.
but the Gammas, like they had like I believe they last came out. Don't quote me, but I
Like
want
20,
to say like
10 years
20.
ago, give or take.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was around 2016, 2015. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, but it was just a long time for that shoe, and any real sneakerhead probably wanted
Mm.
that shoe in their collection. And they was probably in a scenario like me, like they was small, probably couldn't afford it.
Mm.
And and the fact that it retro again, it just went crazy. I actually
Mm.
this was actually a shoe that I sold. I would want to say a lot of this year. I sold over
Okay.
like 15 pairs of these.
Really?
Um,
Okay.
yeah,
That's good.
this also was another hype shoe. I
The
also
metallic
sold,
fives? Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, also sold like about another 15 pairs of these, and I still have these in stock. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, me for them. But the Black Cats also was a good release. I for my holiday inventory, I had to make sure I had these and the Black Cats in stock,
Mm-hmm.
just because I know like it's that end of the year shoe. It's probably gonna be on a lot of people Christmas tree, So
Yeah.
I had both of them in stock, and just like that, both of them sold out, dog. So it was definitely a hype release. Both was a hype release, but I feel like the Gammas was a little more hype. Was the better
Mm-hmm.
shoe, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. I got you. I got you. Both of them look good. I didn't try to buy none of them. I didn't even attempt. I didn't even, because I ain't waking up early to Ara and me fighting nobody for no
And
shoe for.
definitely, and that's where I come into, because you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to go to the mall. Maybe you want to, that's just probably the sneakerhead in you. But to
Mm-hmm.
save yourself that trip from the mall, you could have just pre-order with me. I go do the dirty work for you. I go
Come
stand in
on,
that
guys.
lane for
Come on.
you, and I go get a shoe for you. I
Come
say
on.
you at a house, you chilling
Mm-hmm.
with a fam, you ain't gotta worry about it. Your shoe is gonna get sent to you in the mail. And people that pre-ordered with me with this, I actually gave them a really good pricing, because when they did
Mm-hmm.
came out, due to the fact of supply and demand, they rose a little bit in price.
Well,
So
like 235, right, for the shoe, if I
yeah,
want shipping?
235, and
Mm.
even before release day, they was actually above that 300 level. But at release day, when
Mm-hmm.
people was like, damn, I probably can't even really get up here, it started going up in price. So,
Yes.
and I locked in with my people a specific price, and even though the price going up, I don't
Mm-hmm.
go up, because we already locked in at that price. So
Yes.
shout out the people that did pre-order with me, man, that did actually cop the gammas with me, even the black cats, man. Shout out them too.
Hey, big up, man. I see the man doing the Lord's work for I was standing up in line all in the
Hey,
morning.
you
Man
hear? I
tired, want
did.
sleep. They're
I
all in
did.
trying to get the shooting fire, man. Come
And
on,
it's
man.
it's actually crazy, bro, because Black Friday and Christmas, like
Mm.
that period, bro. I've actually worked more in like my sneaker reselling business a little more than my job, bro, because it's just people want these stuff, bro. Like,
Yep.
and
Yep.
ain't one person, it's a lot of people, so
Mm-hmm.
I've been so busy, man, like it's been crazy, and I just been surprised at like how much people are actually like hitting me up, bro, because
Mm-hmm.
I actually never felt like this would have came to be this. Like
Mm-hmm.
this was never supposed to go this far, bro. You understand what I'm saying? This was supposed to be a seasonal opportunity for me, bro.
Yeah.
And due to the fact of so much people hitting me up, so much people wanting me to provide that service to them, shout out them again, because without them is there's no Cruzan Closet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I just never felt like it would have get as big, bro. Honestly.
Well, okay, we here. We here.
We
You check my
here,
state.
we
So
here.
we're going to enjoy it and go from there. So, hey, it be like
We
that
gonna keep
sometimes,
pushing for
man. But,
sure, for
you
sure.
know, absolutely, man, absolutely. So even so, just tell us, just I mean, you want the man may have a me, if man have any secrets, the Krusty Krab secret formula and thing. Just tell the people them, like how the business works, so how everything work. If someone, let's say somebody wants a shoe that's not in stores and so forth. So how do you go about getting that? Is this they're not selling in
Well,
the stores no more?
yeah. I have, well, first of all, networking. To answer your question, networking. That's the biggest
Mm-hmm.
thing, bro. Networking.
Okay.
I follow other resellers. I make relationship with other resellers, just
Mm-hmm.
so for that fact, like, you need a shoe. is nowhere in stores to find it, I could just,
Mm.
link another reseller, and he could provide me that shoe. Or
Okay.
how it works as well. I go about getting my shoes in a lot of different ways. Another way is, I travel for work, so I'm in a different
Mm-hmm.
city every day.
Yes.
So in every city I'm in, bro, I am looking at shoes. I'm looking to see how I could get a best deal on shoes. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we
To
can't even put
provide.
the phone down, looking at shoes straight.
I
We got.
can't. You think I on my phone payasing, but I promise you I'm not payasing, bro. I am getting to work, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just to provide, for my customers. You know what I'm saying? For the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, I just constantly looking at shoes everywhere I go. That's my entire feed.
Mm-hmm.
I just, yeah, basically, man. I'm on different marketplaces. I'm on OfferUp. I'm on eBay. I'm
Mm.
always just looking at shoes. And it don't even feel like work, because it's then at the end of the day, it's something I like doing. You know what I'm saying? I look at shoes all day. I
Mm.
have information on shoes all day. When they coming out, the best places to get them from, the
Mm-hmm.
raffles for them. Yeah, it's just a passion, bro. Honestly, honestly.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah. So I like how you said networking because it's like it's kind of like you cannot do this business without networking.
You can't
That,
you
that,
can't do no business without networking, actually,
and
bro.
that's a great point. That is also a great point
For
because
sure.
so you reach out to other people. That makes sense. That does make sense because every
Yeah.
partner may have a shoe you may want. You may have a shoe he may want. You just go from there.
Yeah. And you'll
Okay.
be surprised how much it actually go from like
Mm-hmm.
reseller to reseller to reseller, then a
Mm-hmm.
customer. You know what I'm saying?
You're just reselling
It's
all over the place, and then
yeah,
you finally get
it
sell.
just gain to that home. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing from here till it actually get to that home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So yeah, it's really a lot to it, man. But networking for sure, that's key in everything.
Okay, absolutely, and he is right. You got to net. You have a business and so forth. Got to network. Got to shake hands, and do what you got to do. Meet people, and you could get far with networking. So networking is
Definitely,
very
it
good.
could open a lot of doors.
It is very good and so forth. I've seen some of your TikToks. You see you buying shoes live from people and so forth. How often do you run into fakes? How much times a man try to sell you a fake shoe and try and catch you at them
Uh,
thing?
well, honestly, I won't say they be trying to catch me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they probably do. And, but to answer the question, I don't run into fakes as much because I could
Okay.
honestly look at a shoe on
Mm-hmm.
a listing, on a picture, and kind of have an idea if it's fake or not. I could actually, how you set up
Mm-hmm.
your listing, or like, how you advertising to sell your whatever you selling, I could analyze it myself, and before I actually put more effort into it, I would
Mm-hmm.
probably catch it before, and then not even have to waste my time. But
Mm-hmm.
for the ones that I don't, I would often run them through like a legit check app where I would have
Okay.
to take pictures of everything. It's like an AI generated thing
Yeah.
where you take pictures of all parts of the shoe, the insole, the bottom right here, like
Mm-hmm.
you take pictures of everything. So, and then it gives you a result, and but I don't run into fakes as much.
Mm-hmm.
Are you probably referring to that video with the Lil Yachty's? That video actually went crazy. I wasn't expecting that video to actually
Mm-hmm.
go crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, and it's just the knowledge of it. So you have to
Yes.
learn about you want to yeah, you want to learn about it a lot.
Okay. Okay. That's
But
good.
I
That's
I yeah, I don't run into fakes too much.
I feel you on that. I would hate to spend $200 on a shoe that fake. Boy, don't,
Yeah.
don't, don't even tell me at that point. I don't vex already. We don't hat.
Nah, yeah, I don't really mess with the fakes. And no hard feelings to the people that actually do, because I feel you. I wouldn't. This shoe right here is about $600, bro. You
Can't
never
even do
know.
that.
We could find it on Temu, Sheen, or nah, probably not Sheen. We could
Boy,
find it on Temu or something for a little 150, 200.
we're going to
It
find
might
some
look
nice. Red Air Max and buy it a substitute we, for $90, $100. We can't even sit there and spend that money. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
dog.
bro. So
I'm sorry.
it might be the route that someone actually takes. They might like the
Mm.
shoe, but just not willing to spend 600 for it. And
And
I don't
some
blame
will.
you.
Some man
Some will,
will because they really want to shoe, you check?
yeah, and you could actually take the route of buying a used shoe.
Mm.
I offer that as well. As in where you could buy a shoe brand new that's probably like for instance, I said this was going for like 600.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's use a different scenario. You could
Yes.
probably buy because you could probably like a shoe like this that going for like 300. You could probably
Mm-hmm.
buy it around new for like 150, 200. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just use. It probably worn once,
Yeah.
tried on. I sell worn once, tried on, good condition shoes, and people actually prefer that. Just
Mm-hmm.
because why spend 300 brand new when I could spend half it worn once, still look brand new.
Yeah.
People prefer that road. People prefer the fake road. That's just a road I choose not to take. If I can afford it, it's other shoes I can afford. It's other shoes that are
Mm.
coming out that I like. So I'll just take that route. Go on to the next release.
I got you. I do got you in that as well. And the man, if you look at the man when he posts on the Instagram and Snapchat, he do post the shoe, all the details, prices, it new, used, he do show video,
Yeah,
all the angle and thing. The man,
yeah,
he
man.
ain't trying to play with nobody, fam. The man serious.
Nah,
The
nah,
man
that's for
showing you the
sure,
shoe,
for sure.
back of it, inside, take out lace, pour it back in, all type of thing. The man showing you
Yeah,
exactly what it is. Ain't
yeah.
no
I
game, ain't no catch a man
No,
thing. You check
no,
what I
it
say?
ain't gonna be no surprise when you get this shoe to your front door, or you pick up this shoe and you'll be like, "Oh, this shoe come with this," or
Mm.
you didn't tell me that. I don't play with people's money because I just wouldn't like someone to play with my money. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, for
So,
sure.
and everybody work hard for theirs. So definitely not playing with nobody money. This gonna be some of the smoothest business you find. I could promise you that.
Okay. That's very cool. That's very cool. So, I know you said you didn't expect the business to get to this point, essentially. This was kind of a shock when it came to this level. But now that you're at this level, where do you want to take it from here? Where do you want Cruzan Closet to go? Any chance of expanding? Like, what do you see yourself with this business the next year or two or three or four or five?
Honestly, bro, I play the cards that's in front of me.
I got you.
I do have long-term goals. Well, honestly, I'm not sure about the long-term goals because, like I said, this I still building as a person, and
For
Cruise
sure.
on
For
Closet,
sure.
yeah, Cruise on Closet in the next year or two, it might not be Cruise on Closet. It might be, it could be a gas station, it could be a laundromat, it could be
Mm.
real estate. It's never gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
it's gonna branch off to something bigger, something better.
So we're talking
This
beyond shoes now.
beyond shoes, because I just like that business aspect, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do see myself, owning a business in a couple years, in a couple
Yes.
few years, owning a couple businesses in a couple few years.
Okay.
So it's just gonna never go away. The business is just something, and entrepreneurship is just something, I have a passion for. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the reselling, I honestly feel like it's gonna never leave me because, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I was a sneakerhead before the reselling, before the profits came
Yes.
in. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably gonna never leave me, and I gonna just see how far I go, bro. Honestly, that's just my, when I think of it long term, that's just how I look at it. We gonna see how far this thing go, dog. If it gonna be a store, if it gonna still be
Mm-hmm.
in my apartment, we gonna see.
I feel you, man. So one day at a time, essentially.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I, I live by that too. One day at a time, man. We see where it goes from here and so forth. Well, no, that's good, man. Cruise and closet, cruise and gas station, cruise and wherever,
Car wash, I mean,
Yeah,
wherever.
like the
We gonna
man.
we gonna we gonna be doing something. We gonna be out there for sure.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that. And you check. You sound like you more just like you said, beyond shoes, entrepreneurial mindset, couple
Yeah.
businesses. I think a lot of people should try and get into that. Having their own business and thing. It's not for everybody.
No, for sure.
It's
Cause
not for everybody. Not
if
knocking
every
anybody. Go ahead.
yeah, if everybody got business, who gonna be the customers? You know what I'm saying? I would just wanted to put that in.
No, it's true. Somebody got to buy this. If all we get
Yeah,
business and nobody buying, somebody
definitely.
got to buy something. Check what I say. But it, it isn't for everybody and so forth. But it's a good thing. You got a little side hustle you want to try. You want to start taking picture.
Definitely.
You
Go
want to
for it.
start a
Go for
podcast.
it.
Go for it. You want to sell shoe. Go for it. I got a guy who could give some advice right there.
Go
A
for it. Go for it.
professional game. Give it a shot.
Credit is our next big thing too, for sure. You can't, what I'm saying? If you get into business, you want to get into the credit mindset, make sure your
Mm-hmm.
credit good. Learn about credit, the different tricks in it, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
ain't everybody have $10,000 to start a business, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And,
Comes.
when, you could just fill out couple applications, fill out something correctly on an application, and the bank will give
Mm-hmm.
you that 10,000. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have your stuff straight together. So learning credit is definitely for sure.
No, absolutely. Making sure your finances in check. Make sure you know a thing or two about finance and so forth.
For sure,
Because
yeah, man.
at the end of the day, it's money. You check everything is money.
Yeah,
Everything, the
I big on
shoes.
that too, man. That
Mm-hmm.
finance. Whenever we talk about like the finance, the business perspective, I big on. I could talk about that all day.
Oh, for sure. Hey, we could do a next show and talk about finance and business if you want to. All of the good,
Yeah, man.
we
Yeah,
could
we
do that.
should, yeah, because I honestly feel like, where we from,
Mm,
not so much people know about the credit, like I honestly
true.
had somebody tell me one time that, don't even
Mm-hmm.
worry about credit, and that ain't nothing. It's just numbers. False, bro, false. Credit could take you places you'd never even think of. You know what I'm saying? Just because
That is true.
it will give you that opportunity to chase your dreams. That you
Mm-hmm.
can't come up with $10,000. You can't come up with $5,000 to start with. You get a right credit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could be the bank friend, bro.
Yeah, man, for sure. So credit is good. I am man. I don't like debt. I don't like debt and so forth. But
But
credit.
look,
Yeah.
it get
Mm-hmm.
good depth and you get bad depth though. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that good debt could generate you income. So you can't be scared of that debt too, bro. You can't be scared of
Mm-hmm.
the
No,
debt.
for
That's
sure,
how I
for sure,
tell you.
for sure.
But you gotta categorize it. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
get your good debt, you get your bad debt. If
So
that
we
good
gotta
debt
be
bringing you
smart with this as well. I
for
don't want
sure,
a
for
man going out
sure.
there doing craziness just to do it. You
Yeah,
check what I say?
yeah.
But
You
you're
get
right, you're right. It's king because
for
you need
sure.
to credit to get you want to buy a house, you're gonna need some type of credit and so forth to get up
Def-
interest rates and all of that and so forth.
Definitely.
So
And your podcast with JC was definitely it was a lot of game, bro. She was giving a lot of
absolutely.
game on that
No,
podcast. So
she bad. She
yeah,
very intelligent. I love that
yeah,
show.
man. Shout out JC for real. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
big up
saying?
JC one more time again, man.
Yeah,
Big up,
yeah,
hey, shoot, three of us could do a show. I want to battle off with
yeah.
the business talks and things
Nah,
that
yeah.
I, I,
I was definitely interested in the stuff she was talking about, man. She was talking about the investing too. That's huge
mm,
too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just stuff like we growing up in the VI, we ain't get too much exposure to that. You know what I'm
true.
saying? When we get thrown in the wall, it's really up to us to learn about that
To
stuff.
figure out and just see for
Yes,
ourselves,
yes, bro.
fail and try again. You check.
Definitely. So you know what I'm saying? Waking people up, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really something I don't see myself doing. Something it's something I would like to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
man.
man.
From shoes to finance, real quick. I like the transition. But no, but yeah, but
But it's all in the it's kind of in the same
it's connected.
category,
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
connected
for sure.
for sure. Because finance, you need money to buy the shoes, you
No,
credit and all that stuff,
for
everything.
sure. You gotta keep track of everything. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. The money. I mean, money buy this mic, headphones, them
Hmm.
shoe. You check. Pay the man for the logo, all of that stuff. You check. So
Yeah, for sure.
make sure I get our money right. Keep your money in check. Be smart. Good debt, bad debt, like my boy said. You
Good
check
debt,
what I say.
bad debt for sure. Don't be scared of that debt. Take that risk, bro. Don't be scared of that.
Take the risk, but don't be making 40 a year and buy no Bentley.
Nah.
Don't buy the Bentley.
Don't go.
Me ain't telling you I'll buy the Bentley
to the
yet.
store. Nah, don't go into the store and cash out and what I'm saying, buy the clothes and wear it. And that's where you won't go wrong. That's it. That's where you won't go wrong for sure. You gotta be responsible for sure.
Yeah, man, be responsible. Yeah, responsibility take you far. It'll take you far for sure.
Nah, it will.
Any last words to talk to the people then before we end off today's show? Any piece of advice? You talk a lot of finance stuff just now. Anything you want to say? Big up the business one time. Just that. What you want to say to the people?
Man, you get goals, bro. Chase your goals. You know what I'm saying? Don't study about what people saying, what people might say. Chase your goals, chase your dreams. You know what I'm saying? You want to do something, do it. Be consistent with it. Be obsessed with it. For sure, you gotta be obsessed with it.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? And it gonna come true. The first one might not work, the second one might not work. It might just be the third one. It might just be the fourth one. You know what I'm saying? That's really it.
It may be the 9th, it may be the 10th, but just focus on the journey.
Keep going.
Focus on the journey. It'll be hard sometimes. Sometimes you ain't getting to that, you ain't seeing the results you want, and that could be discouraging. That could be discouraging, fam. I don't knock no one for that. That's why you got to focus on the journey and just keep going.
And the next thing, too, when you are starting that business that first year,
yes,
don't worry about the profit, man. Don't worry about. I ain't gonna say don't worry about the profit, but you're not gonna get rich the first year. I ain't rich right now, so you definitely ain't gonna get rich the first year.
Not yet.
So if that's what's supposed to come, you know what I'm saying, let it be. But you ain't gonna get rich the first year. Don't worry about the profits, man. Just the first year is about building that connection, structuring the business, getting the business out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right then. Like you heard from the man himself, Colin. I appreciate the man coming on the show with me. I appreciate the man talking with me and so forth. It was real good.
Yeah,
like I said again, I linked the man for the show with him. The man business. You see the banner already. He don't have the whole room set up. He don't have the whole room.
Bro, I tell you, I wasn't gonna disappoint you, dog. You give me an opportunity that I never had before. Thanks again.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Yeah, thanks for giving me that room to vent a little bit, talk about it a little bit,
Of course, man. I always got to big up my fellow, local, business owners and things and so forth. We come from the same place. We all branch off, gone in different places now, doing different things,
Yeah.
I want to talk to all y'all. I want to big up all y'all. I want all y'all on the show. Talk to y'all about whatever y'all doing and things. So, yeah, man, keep doing your thing, fam. Link the man for the show, them. I'm going to have the socials, them, on the screen. I'm going to be the man, come on. Whatever show you want, he got it. If he ain't got it, he gonna get it for you. You check what I say? Link the man Colin, fam.
At the best prices too.
The best prices too. The best prices, you can't go wrong.
I'm beating your favorite apps. I'm beating StockX. I'm beating Gold.
We got to delete them apps now. Cause just we got to delete them now. Just follow he. Just follow he.
We doing it, man, and it's smooth business, man. Smooth business. Everything legit. You know what I'm saying? So, give thanks again, bro.
Of course.
And shout out everybody that been supporting me. Shout out everybody that been with me from day one. I guess some friends that buying that all they have is shoes from me. Shout out them people.
Big up to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to people that hit me up, and even if we didn't have a transaction that went through, shout out you. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that you thought about came into me, that means a lot. That kept me going, for sure.
Yeah, man. Hey, big up all the people, big up the supporters of the K Plus podcast, big up the supporters of Cruzan Closet, man. Colin, once again, big up. Thank you for coming on the show with me. Anytime you want to come, you know where to find me. You want to come to the show, link me, text me.
Hey, we should do a when basketball playoffs start, you should do a little something. I see you to be into the basketball thing as well too.
Hey,
so you should definitely do a little something when the season starts.
Absolutely,
not the season, playoffs.
Absolutely, you want to come and so talk some ball? I can talk ball all day, and I ain't talking no stupidness. And me, I ain't no stupidness either. I can talk ball all day. You check my say, so that's definitely gonna happen, but with no problem at all. No
Yes, sir,
problem
bro.
at
Keep
all,
doing
man.
your thing too, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Thanks
Yeah,
again.
no problem, man. I appreciate it. Hey, the K Plus podcast, we gone. Peace. I have a blessed day.